Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We live. We back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, and we specialize in single entry 3 max and 20 max contests. So if that's your particular style of play, man, come on over and hit that subscribe button. Even if it's not, man, if you just playing NFL, DFS in general, hit that subscribe button, man. You won't be sorry. Turn your notification bells on so you know when the videos and content drop. Also, do me a small favor. Hit that like button for your boy, man. It helps the channel grow. It's greatly appreciated. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, all right? You know, man, this is my third and goal series. If you don't know, this is where I bring you 3 plays across various positions. We do quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. I give you 3 guys that are going to be in my player pool, barring injuries or anything like that. So that's what we do here. This is the wide receivers. That's what we're going to talk today. I got 3 of them queued up for you. So let's go on and get into it, man. Plenty of options at wide receiver this week. Towards the top end, the high end, we know the guys. Keenan Allen, Lamb, Chase if he plays, St. Brown. They definitely going to garner attention. Mike Evans even down here against Tennessee. But a guy I'm looking at is DK Metcalf here at 6,800. Now, I haven't quite decided if I want to run a Geno Smith stack. You know, everybody knows you can pick on this Washington Commanders team. Geno Smith is probably going to garner some ownership, but I don't know if I want to full-on stack him. I don't know if I want to full-on stack this Seattle offense with Geno Smith and 2 pass catchers. Geno has not looked that good this year passing the ball. Only like 1 game noteworthy of possibly could win you something. So I'm back and forth, especially if you start to garner some ownership, that particular Seattle stack. I'm kind of back and forth in between about if I want to stack it or not, but I definitely want to get the pieces of this offense. 26 point team total here. You know you can score on this Commanders team. I definitely would be wanting off these receivers. Metcalf is my favorite, but I don't mind if you want to go Lockett or JSN. Like I said, I don't know if I'm stacking them yet with Geno, but definitely want to take my picks of one off of these receivers. DK Metcalf, listen, he has not had the big game yet. Only 4 targets last week, but when you look at DK Metcalf, he is still the alpha over here. It's like a 1A, 1B with him and Lockett, but he is the deep ball threat, man. All it takes is him to connect on one of those. If 2 of those, you definitely in there. There's a lot of deep shots for Metcalf while JSN works underneath. So I think if you want a little more security, you probably can pay down to JSN if you want to get to part of this Seattle offense. But definitely Metcalf has the higher upside. Like I said, if he catch 1 or 2 of those deep balls and falls in the end zone, he's going to get you there at 6,800. Ownership, not quite there yet. So I don't know what the ownership is going to look like. But like I said, I expect people to go to this Seattle offense. And I'm okay with all the Seattle receivers here. Like I said, if Metcalf is getting too much ownership, play Lockett, play JSN if they're playing. I like these Seattle pass catchers. I want to get to this offense. Like I said, I just don't know if I want to fully stack them with Geno Smith. But definitely got some interest in DK Metcalf here at 6,800. Coming down just a little bit here to this mid-range, 6K range, DeAndre Hopkins, probably going to be chalky, but you get Tennessee in a spot going against the Buccaneers here. A Buccaneers team that is tough to run on, man. So it lends itself to passing. The only thing with DeAndre Hopkins is you got to worry about the inconsistent QB play from Will Levis, but he's shown you the upside. He showed you what he can do. He can hit the deep balls and get the ball out there and push it down the field for DeAndre Hopkins. Undoubtedly, Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be trying to prepare for that. But it's just a situation. He's going to get peppered with targets. Like, even if he doesn't find the end zone, he should see 10 to 12 targets, maybe even more depending on how this game goes. He can get you there at 6K with just volume alone. Doesn't even have to get a touchdown. If he gets you 8, 9 catches, maybe over 100 yards, he's definitely going to pay off for you right here in this spot at 6K. So it's even though he's going to be chalky, even though, you know, it's the Tampa Bay should try to cater their matchup to him because he's really their only passing option. Like, they can't really throw to nobody else, or they haven't. I ain't going to say they can't. You haven't really seen them throw to nobody else. So even though he's going to be the primary focus of the Buccaneers defense, He's just a savvy vet, man. Knows how to get open, knows how to run routes, still got some juice left in the tank. Definitely don't mind getting DeAndre Hopkins. Like I said, he can get you there with sheer volume alone at this 6K price tag. So I like going there to him at this spot against the Buccaneers. And rounding it out, if you staying in this mid tier 5 to 6K range, I don't mind going right back to Deontay Johnson. Very similar to very similar to DeAndre Hopkins. I'm sorry. He can get you there on volume alone. He's getting the bulk of the targets here. He works underneath, getting those routes where Pickens is more so the downfield guy, and they haven't really hit on no deep passes this season. So I like Deontay Johnson here working underneath, slants, crossing routes. Kenny Pickett love going to him. Deontay Johnson is the primary receiver over here for this Steelers offense. I know Pickens is like the big play guy, but Deontay Johnson, he is getting peppered with targets. And just like DeAndre Hopkins, he can get you there on volume alone. He doesn't even have to find the end zone. He can have 7 to 8 catches, approach 100 yards. If he falls in the end zone, definitely great for us at 5,400. But liking the Deontay Johnson right here as well at receiver. So there you have it, man. Your 3 receivers, Deontay Johnson, DeAndre Hopkins, and DK Metcalf. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. They for sure going to be in mind. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.